One of the problems with growing up in our modern society is being put in shoes at an early age. So imagine if we put a glove on our hand from the first year that we were born up until now. That would make our hand kind of have this shape, just to be put in like a little mitten, so to speak. We'd be having these mitten hands. So our feet become cramped because they've been put in shoes. This causes bunions, this causes the toes to be all bunched up like this where there's no space. So we know that we want a foot that has like a lot of space in between each toe where we can really grab the ground. Many people use toe spacers, but this isn't the most effective way of regaining the foot shape that gets lost from using shoes. So if we go back to that hand analogy, if my hand gets mittened up at an early age and everything gets bunched, well, it's not necessarily just my fingers that gets bunched up, but it's my bones, knuckles, all of this hand tissue that gets squished that makes my fingers come together like that, unable to spread. So if I was to put some spacers in here with the squished hands and try and open it up, I might create a little bit of space, but what I really need is for this whole hand to open up, for my palm to regain its size. The best way that we can do that is with perching. So there's really two jobs of the foot. The foot's job is going to be to grab the ground. That's the first job of the foot, to be able to grab the surface that we're on. And then the second job of the foot is going to be perching. So this is going to be a very important skill for the foot, is to be able to perch on something and to hang. So the best way that we can open up this part of our foot is by using some objects on the ground and rolling out those bones. Rolling them out. This is going to be level one, really easy. Until you get more comfortable, then you can start to step on it. Notice what happens with my foot right when I step on it. You're going to see this big widening. You're going to see the bones start to show up. This is probably going to be the most complicated. It's like a 2-inch wide kind of pipe, metal pipe. It's going to be the most difficult. It's going to really do some good work on our feet. But if we can start to spend time perching, not just using toe spacers. So a combination of being barefoot, using our foot to perch, and hanging out in those positions is going to open up the feet, not just driving those toes wide.